Hello stars and welcome back to the Minecraft universe. This is Jason and today we are going to do another mod review. So it's been a little bit since we've done a mod review, but mods are finally getting around to updating to 1.4.5 and they're getting cool. So this mod here is called the Useful Gravel mod, and I thought it was pretty cool. It adds a few uses to gravel, considering it's not really used for anything besides flint and steel, and it falls gravity style. So yeah, this mod will actually create some cool uses for it. So it's actually pretty awesome. So let's go ahead and start with you can actually smelt gravel now. It will actually smelt into some flint, so that way you don't have to destroy millions and millions of gravel just to get like one flint. You can actually smelt it and get a flint just like that. And then, yeah, you can actually craft the flint back into gravel. If you use a piece of cobblestone and a piece of flint, you can get your gravel back. And also, if you use a piece of cobblestone and a piece of iron, you can get your gravel back. And if you use this item here, called a Flint Shard, with a piece of cobblestone, you can get your gravel back. And to get a Flint Shard, you can actually take 4 pieces of flint, just like that, and you'll get 1 flint shard. So this is a pretty important item, and it's used for several things. So let's go ahead and put that there. And next up, we have the flint shard, which is what I just explained. You craft it just like that, and you can actually place these flint shards on the ground, and they look just like that. And you can pick it up just by left-clicking, and it's pretty much purely just for decoration. That's about it. But you will actually use these flint shards for other things. So flint shard crafting right here. Basically, you can use these flint shards like this. If you put 1 in a crafting bench, if you put at least 2 lapis in your crafting bench along with the flint shard, you can actually convert the lapis to a flint shard. So that would be really useful, because if you have plenty of lapis, and I'm sure you do, then you can actually convert the useless lapis that you don't need into some useful flint shards. And you can actually do the same thing with redstone here. So if I put 2 pieces of redstone, you can do the same thing. You can do this as much as you can fit these into a crafting table, and you'll get back your 1 flint shard plus the other 9 or the other 8 pieces that you used of either redstone or lapis. So if you could actually do the same thing with this, just fill it all up, you know, just like that. But yeah, you can take this back, and what you can also do with the shards is if you do 1 lapis and then you take a bunch of these shards, you can actually convert the shards into either lapis or redstone. So if I take out this lapis and then I put in redstone, I can actually convert those into redstone. So it's really useful. You can pretty much get those resources just like that. It's pretty simple. It's pretty awesome. And as you just saw, I just unveiled another crafting recipe, and that is 4 flint shards. You can take 4 flint shards, I guess, put them anywhere in the crafting bench, and you will make iron ore, 4 iron ore to be exact. So wow, that is a useful recipe. 4 iron ore for 4 shards, so basically that is 4 flint a piece, so that is 4, 8, 12, 16 pieces of flint for 4 iron. Yeah, I'd trade that much. So it's not that bad, because you can actually convert gravel into flint now, so that's awesome. And that is pretty much it for all the main crafting here. Let's put that back here. Oh wait, did I put... Oh, I guess I did. Okay, I didn't realize I put a flint in here. Or it should have been gone, because I thought I used that one, but I guess not. Next up, we have the iron, or what? It's the dagger, I guess. It's not iron dagger, but it's made of iron. So basically, the iron dagger is made just like this, or just dagger, not iron. It has an iron ingot, and then you got flint shard on top of a stick, and it makes this dagger here. The dagger is not all that great. It has 59 uses. Its damage is equal to a wooden sword, but if you left-click a mob, it will catch on fire. So, I mean, that's a plus, right? I mean, it's like flint and steel, but you can attack with it, and it deals fire damage. It's actually pretty useful. I mean, I used it on lots of mobs, including like pigmen and stuff, and they do die the more you hit them, because not only are they burning, but they are getting attacked using a weapon. So on top of that, it's doing fire damage. So that's pretty good. And then if you right click, it acts as a flint and steel does. It's just right click, flint and steel. So it's got 2 uses. It's pretty good. It's a cool little weapon to add to this mod. And then it said on the form that it has different effects on other mobs, and I was really it said find out yourself. So I mean, I tried it on a few mobs and I actually couldn't find any differences. The only one I found differences was the zombie and the pigmen, the Jeffrey men. They actually, when you left click them to attack them with this dagger, they squat. And I see, like, if I do it right now, he won't squat. But if I take this and I left click him, he will squat, just like that. Like he's all shifting like me right now. We're brothers. Look at us. Oh no, he died. He died to our brotherly theme song. So yeah, that was a little strange. I don't know why. It does the same thing to Jeffrey men, and they squat. So I mean, that was the only difference I found. If you guys find any, post them in the comments or something, because I have no idea what the other ones are like. Alright, there is a couple more things. I almost forgot to show you guys this, but if you take 4 gravel and you put them in the crafting bench just like this, you can actually get 16 smooth stone. So, I mean, yeah, yet another feature just to make gravel that much more awesome. So, yeah, you can get easily 16 smooth stone just by doing that. No smelting required, just 4 pieces of gravel, and I think that's awesome, because smooth stone is the worst block to try to get, because you have to smelt your cobblestone, unless you have an awesome enchanted pickaxe. That's a cool feature that you can do that, because it makes sense. Compacting that much gravel would make smooth stone. Maybe not in real life, unless you did use a furnace, but that's awesome that is a feature in this mod. But that is it, and there is one more thing added to this mod, and I thought it was pretty cool. You can actually compress gravel and sand. He went ahead and added sand. You can take 9 pieces of gravel in a crafting bench, and it will be made into 4 compressed gravel, and this gravel can be used just like this. In case you guys were wondering, why is that gravel not falling? That is because that is a compressed gravel piece, and yeah, you can pretty much place it anywhere, and it just works as if any other block in Minecraft works besides sand, and it will not be affected by gravity. And the same thing works with compressed sand. 9 pieces of sand will make a compressed piece, or 4 compressed pieces of sand. So that is pretty much it for this mod. I thought it was pretty cool, little neat mod to add to the game. Not much is changes, not too many blocks were added, just like a few. So it's not a huge difference, but it does make your gravel useful. So it would be a good mod to add to your little mod collection of just you playing. It doesn't make any big changes, you know. Like I said, it's just a little mod that will make your gravel better, pretty much. I mean, there's nothing negative about it. It doesn't really change anything hugely. So, but you can get iron pretty easily. I mean, I'd rather trade in 4 pieces of flint shards or actually it would be 16 pieces of flint for 4 iron, you know? I mean, why not? If you just find a bunch of gravel, then I guess you're good to go. You just have to get 16 of them. But I mean, yeah, it's still a little bit of work, so it's worth it. So that is it, guys. Oh, I forgot. I actually have Dylan on here. I guess we can spawn him in. You're not. I was cheated. You're Dylan. And so yeah, me and Dylan are actually gonna see you later. Here he is. He said he couldn't make it at the beginning of the mod, but he just said he just flew into town. He's like, hey, wait for me. I want to close the video with you. So here he is, Dylan. And yeah, that's it. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, says Dylan. And we'll talk to you stars later. See you guys.